Okay, so for the final question, we have here that the rate of a first order chemical reaction is dependent on both the temperature of the reactant and then the concentration. So we have the rate expression where Ca is the concentration of A in kilomole per meter cube and K is equal to 1.1 times 10 to the power 7 exponential minus 9,200 over T. Make a surface plot of, so I think it was supposed to be the rate of the reaction because N of T is from the previous question. So the rate of the reaction versus Ca and T. Let Ca vary between 1 and 2 and T between 400 and 700. Label the axis and provide a suitable title for the graph. So we can start with our code. Now, you realize from the question that just like with the previous question, we are trying to get a surface plot of the rate of reaction against concentration and against the temperature. And we have a range of values for the concentration and temperature. So let's specify the range first. So I can see that my concentration Ca is equal to length space. We said it is from 1 and 2. So 1, 2, and then I want maybe 20 numbers in between. So I'll suppress that. And then for the temperature, T is equal to length space. It's starting from 400, it's ending at 700, and I want 20 numbers in between. So remember, when we are doing this, we need to have an equal number of elements. So we can use the length space so that we can get that equal number of elements. Then from here, I can now say that my Ca, T is equal to mesh grid, because before we can do a surface plot, we need to make sure that we've gotten it as a matrix form. So we have to use a mesh grid function. So mesh grid Ca, T. I'm going to find a mesh of Ca and T together, and this expression is going to, when it finds the mesh, it's going to assign the first matrix to Ca and then the second one to T, so we can use it for our calculations. Now the reaction, we have the expression K is equal to 1.1 times 10 to the power 7. So I can write it out as times 10 to the power 7. Then all of this times exponential minus 9200 divided by T. So I have my K expression. And I can see that my Ra, if it's minus Ra is equal to K, Ca, I can see that Ra is equal to minus K times Ca. So this is what it's going to be. Now if I want to plot, I can just type surf if it's a surface plot, and then I'm plotting my Ra, I'm plotting my Ca, and I'm plotting my T. Okay, and then if I want to label my axis, my X label, so that'll be for the first term. This is going to be the rate of reaction. My Y label will be the second term, which is Ca. So that's going to be the concentration of reactant. Then my Z label will be the last term, which is going to be my temperature. Okay, so now let me run this and let's see what we get. Okay, so that's how we're going to get this plot at the end of the day. Yeah, so this is what we are going to be getting at the end of the day. So that's how we go about all these questions, right? We have a range of values, make sure that they have an equal number of values. We use the mesh grid function to get a mesh of those values. We now put them into our expression, and then we can use the surf or the mesh function. So instead of surf, I could have typed mesh, so we can get that kind of surface plot. So to suggest a suitable title, I can say maybe title effect of Ca and T on Ra. So this can be my title, and then I can run this one more time so that it appears, and this is what I'm going to get at the end of the day. So thank you very much for your time.